All right. What's up, guys? How's it going? We're jumping into some analysis here. XRP is pumping today. I want to talk about the implications of that and want to look at see how that might be affecting the way we look at the Bitcoin chart and the Ethereum chart as well. Could be a game changer. So let's jump into the analysis. Don't forget, this isn't financial advice. And hey, welcome to the Gym of All Trades channel. I guess before we get going, let me just make sure we have good audio and video. So somebody say the words "good audio, good video," please, in the chat, and that lets me know we're all set. So let me find you guys on the on my phone here so I can have a chat with you guys, but I'm going to focus in on the technical analysis and not chat so much. So let me know that you're here, and sound and video good. Awesome. Perfect. Thank you, Chemo. Appreciate it, buddy. All right, all good. Here we go. Let's jump in. See if I can give it to you quickly here. All right, so I'm going to clear everything out and show you from the beginning what I'm seeing the implications of. All right, so this is XRP. So we're going to focus on XRP, and then we're going to apply it to what may be coming in Bitcoin and Ethereum, potentially. So let's look at it. Now, this move right here is a 5-wave move. Okay, I don't know any other way to interpret that. I was considering it as a possible 3-wave move. It just doesn't give the shape of a 3-wave move. It gives the shape of a 5-wave move off the bottom. Okay. Now, appearances are often difficult, so I haven't been looking hard at that as a 3-wave move. I probably should have been looking a little bit more hard at it. Okay. Then the next move here, we got this right here, that 3-wave move there, and it comes to a corrective extension pretty clearly. All right, comes to the 127 extension, and it stops. Okay, so in the grand scheme of things, we've got a basically a 3-wave move that comes down here to a corrective extension. Let me see if I can show it to you. Well, it comes to the 1618. Just depends on how you measure it. So do you measure this one here? And this is a challenge for me. This one here, which is probably the way I'm actually been looking at it. So I've been looking at this as the 3-wave right here. Okay, 5, 3, 5. So we came to a corrective fib, and we're bouncing. Now, smaller time frame. We bounced with a 5-wave move off the bottom and a 3-wave pullback to a corrective fib. That's big time, okay? Now, what we know that when we get a 3-wave move down to the downside, and then we get a pullback like this, there's a possibility it could be a 1-2-1-2, and I've been watching for that possibility, waiting for the invalidation point. The invalidation point of a 1-2-1-2 is when this wave reaches the top of this wave and surpasses it. Okay, because a 2-wave cannot surpass the origin of the 1 wave. So what I had here is I've been entertaining a possibility here of a 1-2-1-2, right? And then more down. Big wave down, which I've been talking about that possibility lately, right? Well, we've got this wave that has surpassed the origin of this wave. Now, if this wave, there's no way possible in this structure, as far as I'm concerned, that this can be a 1 wave and this be a 2 wave. From a structure standpoint, I reject that concept. So anybody thinking that we might be, okay, XRP might be doing 1, 2, and then down, I personally reject that for a couple of reasons. Okay, let me show you the count here. First off, this count right here starts out with a leading diagonal to the downside. Okay, clear as day. We got a leading diagonal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3-wave pullback. Okay, and then we get a 5-wave move to the downside. It's a 5-3-5 correction to the 127 extension. The only way it could be anything different if it was a 1-2-1-2. We've already discounted the 1-2-1-2, so that only leaves an ABC correction, as a plain zigzag correction. Okay. Now, what we've got here, coming off of that ABC correction. And man, had I been awake last night, had I been awake for this move, guys, I would have longed this all day long. In fact, I was considering it. I was considering a long as this was coming down because I've just been valuing sleep lately. There's a leading diagonal here in XRP. Now, Bitcoin didn't give that to us, but XRP did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a beautiful leading diagonal. And then off of that, you've got a 3-wave move that comes to a corrective fib. Okay, I think it's a WXY. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but regardless, you've got a 3-wave move. Then we've got boom, boom, and boom. Okay, so what we have off of that is impulse. Okay, if we measure that guy, you can see we've surpassed the 1618 heavily, and this third wave is very, very countable. Okay, it's very countable. So just counting this wave right here, put the fibs on that guy. You see we got 1, 2. This one way past the 3, the 2618. I'm inclined to say that this is 1, 2, 3, 4. This could be 5. It could be finished. Or we have one more push to the high to make 3. So this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, let me do it this way. Actually, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 up here to get up here to this region. Okay, and that'll be the 5 waves of the third wave. Okay, that would get us past. That would get us past here, obviously. Okay, so since this started out with 5 waves here, then this needs to finish in 5 waves. So XRP has more upside to go as far as I can tell. Where's XRP going? Well, with everything pointing more up, because this is impulse, okay? We're looking for 5 waves, 5 completed waves. The way those waves could be counted. There's a couple measurements on here. Okay. Trying to get up here to the 1-to-1 extension, right? 1, 2, 3, up here to this region. 4, 5. And that would give you a 5, 3, 5. Okay. Okay, so that's the way XRP is looking. Now, listen, this does not have to stop with a 5, 3, 5. Zoom out a little bit. What it could do this could be a 1 and a 2 wave. Now we're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Then we get another 3-wave pullback, and that would be a 1, 2, 1, 2. And guys, we're up big time from there. Big time move from there after that. So the next target that I would say XRP is heading to is 25 cents, almost 26 cents, 25.81. Top of this wave here. A 3-wave move. Now, if that's all you get, if that's all we get, there's a 3-wave move there. Let's look and see what that would be in the grand context of it. I would simply have to say This would be a 1, 2. This would be a 1, 2, and then we would be getting more downside from there. Okay. However, if this starts going up impulsively from here, okay, getting past the 1618, which is right here, the key level to get past is 2782. Okay, if we start getting past that, then guys, we're going up. Up is the direction. So we really need to watch this wave go up. Okay, watch this wave as it ascends, because it has major implications for where it might be heading. Okay. All right. Charts are Farshad charts are looking very bullish right now for XRP, but we need to see continuation beyond these levels. Okay, because remember, C waves of an ABC are impulsive. They make an impulse. Okay. A waves are impulsive. They make impulses, and so we understand that. But don't be fooled that those impulses are within corrective structures. However, if this thing again starts getting up into this region here, okay, then we're going to be telling a different story here. We're going to be talking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. So, or even higher. It could go a lot higher like that if it starts pumping. So we got to see some follow through, but there's a real chance that this thing is gonna continue on. So yeah, those are the implications for XRP for now. Okay, let me look at this particular wave right here. Excuse me. Yeah, 2, 3, 4, and then yeah, this has another wave to go up. This is going up higher. Excuse me, my nose is itching. Now, what are the implications for the other charts? Well, let's look at it. In XRP, let me go back just a minute. This wave off the bottom, we have already we haven't topped it yet, but we're getting close to topping it. Okay? In other words, off the bottom, the wave off the bottom, we're close to topping it, and most likely we are going to top that. Okay? Now, let's look at BTC. BCC is a little different, however. I'm having trouble with the overall count with BTC because this appears so impulsive to the downside, or even corrective. But this move right here for BTC is only a 3-wave move down. It comes to the 1618, but now we're getting reversal. Now, if XRP is going to be going up, it really can't go up apart from BTC. BTC has to be moving in that direction at some level. Okay, and you can see even now we're getting a little bit of a pump. We're actually getting ready to surpass this area. Okay, now 10,700 is an area that I expected to go. Yeah, XRP is actually pumping right now. Yep, there she goes. Oh me, I wish I was trading this and not doing a YouTube video. So yeah, we're hitting the level of a 1-to-1 extension that I was expecting a reversal around for BTC, but you know the way the shape of BTC is making, I'm expecting kind of a larger move now to the upside, which would lend itself to say, oh, are we going to be doing this here for BTC? Are we going to be doing this? Okay, but or even going higher. So my thought is that, guys, if XRP is telling the story, if XRP is where we're going, then it's saying that BTC is probably going to be heading that way as well as Ethereum, okay, which has been lagging. Okay, they've been lagging. So anyway, so let's just look at where BTC could head. What are the options here for BTC in the short term? Where Bitcoin and Ethereum might be going. We're going to do some deeper analysis tonight for Sunday Night Live, but this is a precursor to that, okay? Okay. So right now, all BTC is a three-way move off of the top. Three-way move. We've been considering this large move as a as a 1-2-1-2, okay? And I was looking for this to be a 1-2 and then heading down, but this formation is not an impulse wave. This is not looking good to be an impulse wave, in my opinion. This could be a 1-2-1-2, but as soon as if we surpass, here's our line of death right there. If we surpass this level right here, there's just no way that this is not going higher. Okay, so in other words, if we surpass 10,900, guys, this is going up here. Okay, I'm not a breakout trader, but that's a good long. That's a good long position with good confidence, as far as I can tell. I'm just trying to think of any other formation they could make that I'm not seeing. So potential path, we'd have to be interpreting this as a three wave. We'd have to be interpreting this as some kind of a diagonal three-way pullback, and then up we go. That's what we would have to interpret if this is going to go up. Man, it just doesn't look good for that. It just my brain is just like, the wave structure just does not look good for that. But I'm trying to think the bull scenario for now. Da-da-da. So a three-wave move gets us up in this region here. That's the first target. 12,060. No, excuse me, 11,260 is the 786. 11,560. It would be the 1-to-1 extension. Okay, the 127 up here is 11,946. What's NFA? I don't know what that means. Now, I'm not going to look at any other charts, guys. Tonight will be the request night. I'll hit that this evening, but I don't want to spend a lot of time here. I'm just trying to give you some thoughts here because it's kind of at a critical juncture here in the market. Wanted to share some thoughts with you. Okay, this is just a bonus video here for you. All right. So basically, I'm looking for XRP's fifth wave to finish up here somewhere around 25 cents. Not fifth wave, but third wave. Yeah. You got the confluence up here at 25 cents. So I'm looking for 1, 2, 3. Pull back and then continuation. Get us up here to the 1-to-1 extension at least. So that's what I'm watching for, guys. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'll be eyeballing as the path for XRP for now. Okay, so The difficulty with BTC is just the shape here. The shape off the bottom here. We got a three-wave move. This is just a three-wave move. So this is my concern here. This is my what's going on here kind of mind. That we got this three-wave move, three-wave pullback. Okay. And then there's a three-wave move right there. So BTC is looking relatively finished, right? BTC actually looks like almost a finished correction. It's already hit about where I was expecting it to. Not quite. A little bit more. 10,007 to 10,076. Those was my targets for the Telegram group the other day. So I'm still watching those targets, right? But that would be. I'm just trying to figure this out for us guys, that best I can. Three-wave move. Now, if it gets up here past here, then I can't say what we've got, because we start so clearly with the three-wave. I guess the only way you to be able to interpret is a 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. I mean, it's just a nest of 1 2s. This thing's gonna break up like anybody's business. Is that what it's forming? I can't say. I can't say that. I'm not sure. All right. On the small time frame, 10-minute, we've got bearish divergence. There needs to be a correction. So we're coming to the end of the third wave here. So that's cool. Nothing showing on the... Some moderate bearish divergence here on the 10-minute chart. Is that some kind of leading diagonal? Just doesn't look like one. It just doesn't give a good shape for a leading diagonal. So. Oh, not financial advice. Yeah, yeah. All right. Do I think a market crash is bound to happen this year? I don't know that I can make a prediction like that. I really am just a chart reader and say, okay, what is the chart showing me right now? So until today, I really had no reason to think bullishly. I really didn't have a reason to. All the structures were saying we're due for a really big move to the downside. Guys, we may still get it. This may just be a again, a pump up here to the 1-to-1 extension, and then it's going to crash down, because remember, we could still get up here to this area, boom, 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 like that, and still come down. Okay, so realize that we're already oversold on the 30-minute chart here. Okay, so we need a nice pullback. If it's going to go higher, we need a pullback where this RSI can reset, and we get some hidden bullish divergence here on the chart. So we're looking for a pullback before we go up again. But I would say that basically that we are going to get that pullback, and we're probably going to get up here to this 1-to-1 extension. But it's probably going to be around this region right here, and we might get just a wave to the downside. I just don't know how BTC is going to pump in relationship to that. Okay, that's my question. That's the premise of this video, is that, what's BTC going to look like as XRP does that? Is it just going to kind of go sideways and let XRP do its thing? Because I'm still fairly bearish on this look of this wave right now. But if BTC gets up here, to the $11,000 region, I'm not thinking down like I am right now. Okay, in other words, if BTC starts getting up here, okay, this is looking either like a larger three wave, and then we're just going to get a smaller three wave, and that's the extent of our move, and then we go up from there, okay, or this is just the beginning of bigger pumping, okay, so that's what's at stake, and we'll look at that tonight. But basically, watching XRP and where it is now and where it's going, and trying to figure out, how Bitcoin and Ethereum are going to react to it. Those are that's my question. How are they going to pump in relationship to it? Is Ethereum just going to pump late? XRP on several times on price action lately has led the way, has pumped first, and then Ethereum, and then Bitcoin. And so, is it a good time to long Ethereum right now for a bit of a pump? I can't say that. The 1-to-1 extension right now, I'm watching this count right here. 5, ugly 3, and then a 5. Okay, so this is where I'm expecting Ethereum to come up to about 360. Okay, what would that be in the grand scheme of this count if it does that? That's my question always. Okay, if it does that, then what's the count? I mean, up to this point, I've been looking at this as a like a one wave or a wave, and this is a B wave, and now I'm looking for 5 waves down. But man, this thing won't give the follow through to the downside. It's just fighting the follow through to the downside. But to me, it looks like it needs to finish, and we need a third wave. We need to finish the wave to the downside, and it's just not coming. But doesn't mean it won't come, and it might be coming now. Okay. Because if we're going down from here, what this is that's a, come on, it's a nest of 1 2s. There's a 1 2. Now this is a 1. Now we're getting 2, and then it's going down big. Okay, so that's the implication here. So still think down is a strong possibility. Just saying that this XRP pump just changes the way I was looking at BTC just a little bit. And wanted to share it with you. So how high will BTC go? We'll have to watch it and see the relationship between this pump and XRP. Looks like we're coming close to our target here for the 5th wave. Don't jump in long for XRP right now, please. This is not the area to do it. This is really not the area to get in a long for XRP. Okay, always wait for a 3-wave pullback. We never wait for the RSI to reset. Okay, wait for a pullback. Wait for those things to happen first. Look for hidden bullish divergence on the RSI. Look for things of that nature. Okay. All right. Let's see here. All right, GG. Let me check your chart here. See what's going on. There we go. I mean, yeah, this is a possibility we've been talking about. But does a small time frame structure point that way? So I really the big counts like this zoomed out are really no good to us, because we could draw all kinds of stuff, but we got to actually say, okay, does the small time frame structure support that view? And that's why I spend so much time on the micro. I know a lot of people would rather I spend more time on the macro, but the fact of the matter is the micro analysis is more helpful. We already know, guys, what the macro possibilities are. I mean, and if you don't, I mean, you need to always keep them in mind. Okay, so we know that that we have a possibility here of this being a three wave and this being the beginning of a new impulse wave. Okay, my problems with this being a new impulse wave, you have to be able to support it right here. So you have to then say that this wave is a 5-wave move. Okay, I can look at that and say, okay, there's 5 waves there, even though I don't like its beginnings here. I've said this in so many videos, why I don't like this as a 5-wave move and it looks more like a 3-wave move to me. Okay, so I concede one might interpret, but you're gonna have to show me 5 waves there that doesn't break rules and that measures impulsively. Okay, for instance, right here we end with a 3-wave. That's problematic. Okay, it says a 3-wave look to it, a 5-3-5 look to it. That's problematic. Where's the 1 wave? And if you have the 1 wave, what does it measure to? If you're calling this your 1 wave, well, there's 3 waves there. Okay, so it starts with the 3. You say, okay, well, maybe it's a diagonal. Yeah, it just doesn't have the diagonal shape, right? So this wave is problematic. But if you say we're going up from here, you've got to say that that's a 5-wave move. You have to, all right? And then you have to say that this is a 3-wave move here, okay? But it doesn't have a 3-wave shape. It has a 5-wave shape. Okay, and that's my problem with this. It's got a 5-wave shape to it. So, and then the other problem is that the next wave has a 5-wave shape to it. so this wave right here has a 5-wave shape. This has a 3-wave shape here. So now we got a 5, 3, and what is this crap? because when I go to the small time frame here, let's see, sorry. When I go to the small time frame here, I begin with this 3-wave move here that comes to the 127 extension. What do you do with that? Well, yeah, I've got this, lines drawn on it like this is a diagonal, but where's the 3rd wave? I mean, it's crap is what it is. it's just a pile of manure right there. All these wave structures. So not always can Elliott wave, tell you everything for sure. We understand that, the limitations of it, but again, as we analyze this if you're going to Elliott wave it, if you're going to apply Elliott wave to this market and say, hey, this is what I'm going to do, you have to follow the rules. And so anybody that shows me a count, and I'm not picking on your count, Gigi, I'm just saying that, yeah, we know that count's there. We know that there's a count here. I mean, I've got 3 different counts for this, and I've shared them before. Okay, I got 1, 2. This could be 3, 4, and 5, like that. I've got it where we haven't finished 3 yet. I've got a count that we haven't finished 3 yet. So, but again, so I don't know what the count is, and I won't know until this thing is finished. However, whatever you think it is, here's what we know. This is a possible 3-wave move, which this means this is beginning a new move to the upside. And if that's the case, then this needs to be an impulse. That needs to be a 3-wave pullback, and then this needs to be the beginning of another impulse. And the structure that it's creating is having a really hard time telling that story. It really is. To me, the story it's telling is down, down, down. Okay? Even though right now we're getting a pump in XRP and it's going up in Bitcoin, the story overall right now for structure still looks to me down, and to me it looks like it's building up a big case for a major move down. Now that becomes invalidated, supremely invalidated. Well, it becomes less likely once we break this high right here. And it becomes very less likely when we break this high. And it's not likely at all the down move that I'm... In fact, shoot, let me just go back here. The down move that I'm thinking about, as soon as we break this line right here, this bottom, right there, and this top right here, it's no longer a 1-2-1-2 anymore. And if it's not a 1-2-1-2, then what you have is a three-wave move. So if this isn't a 1-2-1-2, as soon as we break the top of this in BTC, which is the bottom of that, it's no longer a 1-2-1-2. And if that's the case, then all that is a three-wave move, and this is impulse to the upside. Okay, so for me, 11,100 or 11,200 is the line in the sand. We break 11,200, in my opinion, it's going to go up strong, the best I can see, unless there's just something else I'm not seeing as a possibility to the downside. So upside is 11,200 is the big line in the sand for me. All right, there's a lot more to say, but that's all I'm going to do today, guys. Let me pull your charts tonight. I didn't want this to be a long, what do you call it? A long, live stream. This is just warning you guys, letting you know that there's some implications happening right now in the chart that are kind of presenting themselves as a little bit more bullish than bearish, but we'll have to wait and see. So, an ending diagonal. What would GG? What would be an ending diagonal? Ending what? Do you mean a leading diagonal? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Yeah. All right. Well, hey, listen, we've got 8 o'clock tonight Central, 9 o'clock Eastern. I'll be doing Sunday night charts, and we'll go over. I'm not sure what. Hold on a second. Yeah, I don't like your two wave here. The two wave is odd here, where you have your two. I want to see your sub. I want to see your sub count here. I want to see a sub count, and I want to see fibs. That's what GG. That's what I'd like to see here, as a sub count with fibs for this wave here. And I'm not a big fan of the WXYXZ because where does that fit in the grand scheme of your count? So what is that in the big picture? So that's the other thing. So yeah, I'm all for let's batten that around tonight. So maybe bring the chart tonight. We'll batter it around, buddy. Yeah, I just don't like. It could be. I see now that you're talking about an ending diagonal here. I mean, maybe, maybe. So, but this is not a three wave to me. Right here, this two is not a three wave. So I'd like to see that sub count. It doesn't look good to me, that two wave. So check that out. That's my challenge to you there, to your count there. I didn't pay close attention to the large numbers earlier, or the large letters earlier. Sorry about that. But regardless, I need to see the justification for this on the micro scale, and I want to see fibs and micro counts personally. So. Anyway, all right, buddy. Hope that's helpful. to you. Thanks for bringing that. Appreciate it. All right, guys. Y'all have a great day. There's just, batting around some thoughts with you. XRP is pumping. We are going to get, I do have a target for those of you that care. Where's that target? Yeah, 26 is my first target. Could hit 26 or 27 here for a 127 extension. If it gets all the way up here to almost 28 cents, then it's going a lot higher than that. So anyway, I don't think it's going to get that high based on this wave structure. This wave structure's it's too pumpy, too small. The way it's moving, we need we need a corrective wave that comes down pretty deep to give me a 1-2-1-2. If that happened, then I'd be really looking bullish. But I don't think we have that. We're going to get a 5-wave move, but I think it's going to finish around 26 cents or so. So anyway, all right, guys, y'all have a great day. We'll pick this